So I put it on Twitter and I go to sleep. And the next morning I wake up and a friend is calling me and he's texting me and he's like, David, there's a Bloomberg story about this. And I'm like, hold on.
David, you could also start the car without the keys, figure out the car's location and whether the driver was inside or not. Talk to us about how you stumbled upon this flaw. How did you realize you could hack a Tesla?
Well, it's quite an interesting story.
Let me tell you about this guy called David. David hacked Tesla when he was 18.
When I was 13, I found my first security vulnerability by accident. I was sitting there and I was like, I can do things I shouldn't be able to do.
How did you find it, David?
It was really fascinating. I was just, so something was broken and I was like, how do I fix it? How does this actually work? And this is something where I'm actually making those points nowadays that you cannot learn hacking because hacking essentially is just understanding how something works and then all the issues just kind of lie in front of you, right?
He was able to remotely hack into people's Teslas.
I just wanted to figure out how the damn thing works. Like, I'm not a car guy. I'm a tech guy, but that thing is an iPad and wheels, right? So how in the world? Yeah, it's true, right? So how in the world does it work?
Came to my house and we talked all about how he got featured in Bloomberg, speaking to 300 million households around the world.
It's fucking insane.
I was in Ireland and I was like, can I try something? And he was like, sure, you know, like he didn't believe me. He was like, sure. And then I honked his horn and unlocked his doors and he was like, oh damn, like that actually worked. Which was really problematic. And then he goes like, what do I do now? Like, how do I kick you out? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, just play. I put all of that in a write-up, all the technical stuff. I sent it to Tesla, I sent it to all the owners, sent it to everyone that was involved. And then I thought the story is done. Like, for me, it was over. And I was thinking, you know, it's also a cool thing. So what do you do with cool stuff? You put it on Twitter. I had 200 followers at the time or something. Like, who is gonna read it, right? So I put it on Twitter and I go to sleep. And the next morning I wake up and a friend is calling me and he's texting me and he's like, David, there's a Bloomberg story about this. And I'm like, hold on. So I opened Twitter and I got 4 million views overnight. And that thing was just exploding. And then literally, like TechCrunch, CNN, all the German media, Business Insider, everyone was reporting about this. And then 10 minutes before the interview, biggest mistake of my life, I Googled how many people watch Bloomberg. Bloomberg television reaches 310 million households worldwide, and I'm just saying, oh my God.
That's so true.
But look, it worked out, and ever since I don't have a problem with public speaking. It was like a shock therapy, you know, like throw me on stage. If it's less than 300 million people, it's great. You know, I'll do it, it's fine. So, interesting. 12 hours later, this guy comes up to me in the backyards of the Emirates Towers and he goes like, so David, you want to have a golden visa? And I didn't even know what it was. And I was like, sure thing. And they handed me a 10-year golden visa for Dubai. It was like, oh, you want to do cool stuff? Let's just do it here.
But yeah, man, David's super cool. Glad I met him. And I'm super excited for what he's building next.